last guest is, well, no stranger to the music business. As a daughter of a singer and bassist, she took her craft serious since the age of 2, okay? Since the age of 2, having inspiration from music legends such as Chaka Khan, Anita Baker, and Whitney Houston, as well as church and her very own mother. She is also trained in all forms of dance along with musical theater, which ultimately led her to perform with the Harlem Gospel Choir and with the iconic Beyonce on the Renaissance Tour. That's right, mi gente, we got another pure honey in the house. She's also performed with artists such as John Legend, Common, and Miley Cyrus, to name a few. And now, with the release of her debut single, I Owe You Recipe, the buzzworthy record is slowly but surely giving her fans just a taste of so much more to come. Everyone, please welcome singer-songwriter Kay Manée.
Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, wow. It's so exciting to have all of you, right? Like, you're number 3 of
I'm
the Pure
excited.
Honeys, right?
I had to come. I had to come see you.
I love this. I love this. I love that you, all of you have chosen to come here to share your new releases,
For
your
sure.
individual releases.
For sure.
And your own individuality, we'll say, because I would say, right, when you're used to performing in a group setting, you kind of form the unity of being one voice.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's all about the blend.
Right.
All about the blend.
Right, which is very humbling, and it's a beautiful
Very.
practice.
Yes.
But then what happens when you want to branch out independently on your own?
You can lose yourself in the back. You can forget that you are your own person and that you have your own voice and that you have something to say, something to share. So that has been, it's been a process, you know, just coming out of the back, because I've always taken it so seriously. You know, it's its own art form. Being a supporting vocalist is its own art form. So yeah, coming out and standing in front, and it teaches you to trust yourself and, you know, trust your voice. So I'm learning.
Right, yeah, well, and we're excited to share with our viewers later. You guys got to stay tuned for that. But I want to take us on a little journey of that, right? Because I want them to familiarize themselves with you, even on a personal level, if you don't mind. I mean, prior to getting on camera, we discussed you're a mom to 2 children, and you have a husband, and you were on the Renaissance Tour, which took out how many years of your life? Like,
So that was about 7, 8 months out of
almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year of life. It was trying, you know, just being away, having small kids. I have a 4 and a 7-year-old, so it's not, you know, it's not like I'm like calling their phones and, you know, I can just contact them directly, or, you know, it was a lot. You know, you miss a lot of things. You know, it's milestones that you miss, and it was a lot. But they understood where mommy is. They always know where mommy is. They are always just, you know, mommy's working. She'll be right. Mommy's coming right back. We have 3 more sleeps before she comes back, and you know, there
3 more sleeps. That's so cute.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I get it. Like,
work
you
on
know,
it.
because they're young.
The
and so
time
forth.
frame is
right.
yeah.
But this was an opportunity of a lifetime for you.
Absolutely, I couldn't turn it down.
Right.
I could not turn it down.
Right. And so now that you've been back, right, because the Renaissance Tour is what, now celebrating its year anniversary of being on?
Yeah. The first show was May 10th in Sweden. So it's been, you know, we're a little past now, and we're going through, and every day I'm just like, wow, this time last year I was here and I was there, and what was I doing? And, you know, going back and reading, you know, just like journal entries and things. It's like, wow, that was a year ago. It's good.
Because you were on a world tour.
A world tour.
Yeah, I understand Beyonce sent you flowers for the anniversary.
She did. It wasn't for the anniversary. We actually sent her flowers for her birthday, and she sent them back as a thank you.
Oh.
And it was a sweet, like it was just like, who's at my door? Who knows I'm here? And then there's flowers, the most beautiful flowers at the door, and I'm like, Beyonce sent me flowers. Like,
That's
okay,
amazing. No, that's
life
amazing.
made.
Well, come on,
Like,
that's a
yeah,
beautiful thing
it
right there,
is.
right?
It
Because you
is.
spent all this time backing her up in
Yeah.
a sense, right? But there's
Yeah.
that kind of like professional boundary, I guess
Mm-hmm.
we'll call it, right? And then there's the being a part of it, being a contribution, and also being in the presence of all these thousands and thousands of people
Yeah.
worldwide, and now coming back to your life, right? Your family, your husband, your children, and now your own music, which is what we're really here to discuss.
Yes,
So
yes.
IOU Recipe, just the title itself. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. So actually, while we were on tour, so one of my good friends, Kat, well, you met Orange Coffee.
Orange Coffee, yeah.
She used to do this thing, like if we're like getting ready for the show, she, getting the vibes right, playing music, and she, at one point, would ask everybody to sing your songs, because we're not going to listen to other artists. We're going to listen to us. We're going to support each other. And I would always kind of shrink because I didn't have my own music out. And it was something that, I always thought about doing, but I was like, I don't really, I shied away from it. I want to say now that I was just scared, because it's a vulnerable space to be in front out.
well,
on
thank you for
own.
your transparency.
Thank you.
Because you're keeping it real,
It's not easy to be in front and everybody staring at you and just, and
when it's you in the forefront,
it's
because
you in front.
I mean, come on, you were out there with thousands of people,
Right,
and you're like, oh my
right.
gosh, but this is different because I'm in
a little
the group.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even, with just performing as a solo artist and, writing and, just talking about life experiences and things, those vulnerable moments that, if you get past it, it can really help someone else and help you. And that's kind of what IOU was
It
about.
kind of shows you what you're made of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Because you had to break through.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, for
And
sure.
so when did that breakthrough happen for you?
So I'm still breaking through.
Okay,
I'm still
okay.
breaking through. But yeah, IOU, when we started writing IOU, it was really about, just talking to myself. And just, how I've treated myself in the past. Like now that I released it on my 35th birthday in April.
Oh,
and,
well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Even though we're in August.
I mean,
no,
hey,
you're celebrating
I
all
released
year.
it.
You're
I'm
like, hey,
celebrating it all
I hear
year.
you. And we're doing it through music on top of everything else.
I
Yeah.
released it and on my 35th birthday, and it was, just about doing something for myself. I was like, it's gonna help other people. Other people are gonna love it, but this is for me.
So in other words, what you're saying is that was your birthday gift to yourself.
It was my gift to myself.
Beautiful.
It was my gift to
You put it
myself.
out into the world, but you did it for yourself.
Yes.
Nice,
Yes.
nice,
and
nice.
people like it, so I'm.
It has a nice ring to it.
Thank you.
It rents space.
Thank you. I
Yes,
love that.
Yes, because
yes.
that's really what you want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And
Absolutely.
so, as far as the lyrics, let's talk about that.
Okay.
Because again, we're speaking in full transparency, right?
Yeah. So with the lyrics of the song, again, I'm talking to myself.
Right.
And just telling myself to be brave and, trust who you are. And it was really about looking in the mirror and who are you now? And what will you do now that's different? How will you, we tend to tell other people like, oh, this is how I want to be loved. But we don't necessarily do it ourselves.
Right. For ourselves.
Or we'll say like, oh yeah, I can love you better than he can or she can, all the things.
Right.
And then, but how are you treating yourself?
Right.
So I didn't really want to give anyone else that energy before I give it to myself.
Nice.
So yeah, it's really about looking in the mirror, figuring out and, just doing a thing.
Doing
and treating
the
yourself
thing.
treating yourself better.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we all need to be reminded of that.
For sure.
We all, right? And prior to this segment, we were talking about love and relationships, right? And the truth of the matter is that you really cannot love anyone else.
No, unless
you're loving yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And the
Yeah.
way you love yourself is the way you're going to love another.
Absolutely.
Really.
Absolutely.
And so that awareness, right? I love that you said I'm looking at myself in the mirror. It's like when you look at yourself in the mirror, the words that come to mind is really a demonstration of where you are. So it sounds to me like this whole deal for you was therapeutic.
For sure.
Yeah.
for sure.
So you had to dig deep and be honest with yourself.
Yeah, it does take people can feel authenticity. And if it's not really coming from, from you, if it's not coming from the place, who you are, people can feel that.
Right.
So it's my goal to completely and authentically just, be me and present myself, because that's how I'm going to be able to continue. I can't be anyone else but me. I don't want to be anyone else. I can't do what you do. You can't do what I do. So I'm gonna be the best me, and just do what I can.
Beautiful, and we appreciate you for bringing it here
Thank
to
you.
show us, right, what an IOU to me or to yourself, I should
The
say.
you that is me.
Right. Looks like, right? And
Yeah.
thank you for sharing the mama stories. I was feeling that.
Of course.
Keeping it real. Yeah, that's a challenging balance. Oh my goodness, you guys don't go anywhere, because Manée is going to perform for us after the break, and you don't want to miss it. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Yeah, stay right there. Hey everyone, welcome back here now to perform IOU Recipe, accompanied by Mark Malsenia. Let's give it up for Kay Manée.
Hey, I know things have changed. You and I ain't the same no more. It's not you, it's me. Hey, when I look in your face, I'm reminded of pain. I need you to be brave and trust for us. She love you like I love you. Oh, you know it's true. This my IOU. But you can't do it like me. Give me new energy. Better protect on me. Baby, my time ain't free, yeah. Gotta protect my peace. Focus on better things. Ready from A to Z. This is my recipe, yeah. Recipe, yeah. Yeah. She said I act new, patent pen and they go put me on a rack soon. We ain't the same, I just stated it's a fact, boo. Now you're mad, now you got a little attitude. Guess it's a wrap for you. She love you like I love you. You know it's true. This my IOU. Better protect on me. Baby, my time ain't free, yeah. Gotta protect my peace. Focus on better things. Ready from A to Z. It's my recipe, yeah. Yeah. My recipe, yeah, yeah. When I feel what I feel, it won't be hard to tell you so. And if you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. you.
Oh, that was so soothing. Thank you both. Thank you. Everyone, Kay Manée. I'm sorry, I don't want to stand right in front of you. Of course, accompanied by Mark Mon. Senya, I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get it right. Hey. Once again, IOU Recipe is out now on all streaming platforms. And for more information, you can follow her on Instagram at _Kay Manée. Once again, that is our show today, mi gente. Thanks to all our guests for coming through and to your viewers for tuning in. If you missed any part of the show, you can check out this episode throughout the weekend, 24 hours a day at BronxNet.tv. I'm Rina Valentin, and from all of us here at Open, may the universe provide paz, prosperity, y amor. Adios, everybody.